Hi guys, Melissa here. And I've just come back from an amazing vacation and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about that. Not necessarily my vacation, but do you take a vacation? Vacations are so important to your overall well-being. They are almost to me as important as a well-balanced diet and getting exercise. So I want to kind of talk to you about that, and you don't necessarily need to take a wild, exotic, expensive vacation to get the benefits of it. Some of the best vacations, and I've done a lot of these myself, is stay-at-home vacations where you don't necessarily go anywhere, but you do different things. You plan it out, and that's the key to any vacation, is that you want to plan it out so that everything goes the way that it should, and you're going to get a break from your everyday routine, because that's what makes a vacation really wonderful and special, is that you're taking a break from your routine. So what are some of the benefits? Why should you stop the daily grind? Why should you really invest in yourself, and why should you invest in that downtime? And here are some 6 different things that I really see when I take time for myself, what it helps me achieve. And number 1, it really helps minimize stress. And stress is, as everybody has it, it doesn't matter where you're at, what stage of life, what stage of your business you're in. I think everybody today has to manage stress, and to do it well. Vacations can really help that. Focus. Oh, I get so distracted when I get overloaded with too much work. And so to take a break from that allows me to maintain that focus, and it makes me a lot happier. When I come back, my team is going to notice that I come back with a totally different attitude. I'm just a much better person to be around than somebody who's just having to deal with a daily grind. And years ago, it was not uncommon for me to put in 60 plus hours a week. I mean, that was normal operating procedure for me. And so when I tell you that it really makes me happier, trust me, it does make me happier. And it also, I don't get nearly as sick as often when I take time for myself. And again, it's just giving you that time to reboot yourself and to take time to re-energize. And I think, a lot of illness is brought on definitely just from your mental state of mind. And so a vacation is going to help, boost that area. If you've in any kind of a relationship, with your family, with your friends, with your partners, husbands, wives, what a great way to rekindle and to reconnect with those that we love the most, is just taking time and taking your focus off of work and spending it with those people that you really love and care about. And finally, when you do come back from vacation, okay, so the payback sometimes can be a little challenging. It takes a lot to get back into the groove, but ultimately you're going to be so much more productive. I come back, I am energized, I am ready to hit the ground running. And during that downtime, maybe I was doing some different things, but I was still thinking about business, and I was still thinking about, what I could do. And when I come back, I am just that much more productive and ready to hit the ground running. So, I ask you guys, when was the last time that you took a vacation for yourself where you could just decompress, that you could just be, that you could, take care of yourself, your heart, your mind, your physical being? I really, really encourage you to think about it, and think about it for your staff too. If you're an employer out there and asking your team to put in the same type of crazy hours that you might put in, I would rethink that. I have gotten to be a real component of making sure that my team takes time for themselves, because I really understand the value that it puts on every single team member. So think about where you want to go, what you want to do. If you don't have a big budget, do a stay-at-home vacation. They can be wonderful. They can be just as energizing, and knock some things off your bucket list. And you guys, if you don't have a bucket list of things that you've never tried before and you want to try, create that list. I know the last vacation that I just got back from, I had 2 things on my bucket list. Crazy, but I'd never done them before. I had never done an airboat ride through the Everglades. I was able to do that. I had never been out deep sea fishing. I was able to do that. So those are just, some of the things that I was able to do that got me excited and jazzed up, and who knows, I might have a new hobby, might be fishing. Like I need another hobby. But bottom line, take that time. I encourage you to find and schedule the downtime. And it doesn't have to be a big, long 2-week vacation. It can be, a day, 2 days, whatever amount of time that you can squeeze out of your schedule. Do it for yourself. You really, really deserve it.